Hey guys, welcome tonight for my stream for the Cyrus and Prime Rose story chapter 3. So we'll finish chapter 3 of everybody and we'll start chapter 4. So what I did is I played a bit offline to make some level for Cyrus because he was level 15, so I had to do at least 15 levels. So I'm at 30 right now. And we'll start his story. Everybody's over 40, so I should be alright. So let's start that. Everybody's full, perfect. Hiratel. Yes. Hey, Osterger, how are you? I see you're looking at my stream right now. Okay, so the story so far. In Query Quest, Cyrus uses power of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's seeking laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy from the far reach of hell. Though the history of the dark art intrigued him, he could not idly by while his spirit used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stonegar, where the tome was bound, where he found answer here and only more dreadful questions. Stoneguard at last. Give me a second, guys. A sprawling city, if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source, which means head straight for the bindery, of course. Where else?
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Here's the guy again. Synchronize people at the bindery to find them up here. Let's see now. I should be able to find him in a workshop just east of here. Okay. No.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon. Is this the resident of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company.
A moment of your time.
If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I would like to ask you.
Be gone with it.
I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Bento. Travel Benter. You refuse to talk into D. Quite, I need a different approach. You are looking most sullen. Is anything troubling you? I was just thinking, wherefore will someone so mighty turn his back on others? The suffering of in his words was that a man who had been made forsaken everything. You are suggesting there is a reason for his behavior? Perhaps, I know not. But when I think about the life that he had led, yes, quite. Something tragic may have befallen him. I need to find out more. Perhaps I can even find a way to help him. A good plan. Let us act upon it.
Well.
So you will refuse? Indeed, it would appear we have no one to rely upon but yourselves. This Dominic fellow, stubborn cool, wouldn't you say? A type regularly common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him? Certainly. If I can do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by taking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck. Those bookish types are better than the current caves. Myself included? Okay. Good night. The world, sickness, there is. Let's see now.
Very well.
And that should do it. I dare say Dominic will be more talkative this time. Okay, let's make for Dominic's abode.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who have called upon you earlier. You again. I already told you I do not want to see you. 15 years old, he lost his daughter.
Not exact.
Stealing. Oh,
Not exact.
translating a book.
But of course.
Yes, if my reason is correct, this is definitely why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. But I've heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly.
Since then, you have been secluded yourself and cut off all contacts with the outside world. In order to procure the elixir that might save your daughter, you need coin quickly and in large quantities. And so you accept an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, purchasing a translation of From the Far Reaches of El. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care of omit the most horrific passage dubbed Doubtless because you recognize the danger they pose. As an academic, I would not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. And so I ask of you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Thank you, friend.
Listen.
Ah, but where should I even begin?
In truth,
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said it was of dire import. Strangely, I could not recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his word one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession.
What in the...
Red eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought.
after that,
They say in recent years that he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Nanta.
It couldn't be.
Master Ivan.
yes. Ah, yes.
Stop coming back to me now. Ivan was his name. The bad guy from the beginning.
In truth,
He came to me with a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice do I have? The medicine my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I'm but an humble scholar. So you are followed Ivan's instruction to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tongue. All the while fearing for my life with horrors that might come past if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixir could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was a divine punishment for my sins. And Master Ivan, whatever was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope that this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep eyeing in the shadows, or we shall end this charade? So you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Where is she? Oh, she was next to him. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster assistant, Miss
Call me Lucia.
Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why you have followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I mean no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell, is that correct? And what if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe that Headmaster Ivan is plotting something unsavory involving the Still same tone.
Why?
So the
I'll
thief who
be...
stole the book from this archive was
Yes.
the Headmaster himself. Or this I am about all but certain. The Headmaster assistant I may be, but first and foremost I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see the proficient good name said by one who will use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why
Indeed.
you came here to seek my aid.
Correct.
Pretty sure she's still bad. Yes, my intuition as an indicator tells me you are a man to be trusted. As you may be aware, Headmaster Ivan hailed from Stargar himself.
Yes.
I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which I was born still stands. Yet, there are ominous rumors about the place. I have examined its location, but I'm hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I asked Professor Albright, please lend me your aid.
I see.
I see. Before I promise anything, I would like to see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of the town. Hey, G47, thanks for the bits. That's really appreciated. So where are you in the game? Did you finish that already? I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of the town. So generous of you, buddy.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let us pay a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this unacceptable?
Thank you.
But of course, thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. Make for even right place. This is where Headmaster Ivan was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it was laying abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? I knew it! What the? She backstabbed me. The bitch.
Oh! Where? What is this place?
Ah, Professor Albright.
There he is.
I apologize for this little ruse.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
Good Master Ivan.
So, we meet again, Headmaster Ivan.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
So who's gonna help me? If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
What have we here?
Claim my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then!
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? This is further.
Professor?
Is that the princess? That voice, could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor, I'll lower a rope. There you go, climb up. Climb on up. Therese. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Therese. Did you come all the way to Atlas Dam? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger, and so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady. Oh shit. Ah, damn it.
Therese!
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have a pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Yvonne, let her go at once. It is clear that the accusation never factor into your scholarly pursuit. Mark my words, Cyrus, stop meddling in your research and the girl's life is forfeit. Bastard. Wait! Okay, let's go kick his ass.
This is the beginning of your end. Out of my
my turn.
Lessen the hot. A torrent of arrows.
Now. The flame right. Now, what next?
I'll not be defeated.
Alright, stone.
I'll make this quick.
Lesson my... A torrent of arrows!
There you go. Oh, lightning. Yeah?
My turn.
Easy.
I hope I grow more arrows. Flame, protect us! Well then. Thunder! Bring
Out of my way.
Your tears. What is the Nothing will quiet the storm.
Coming.
Nothing will quiet the storm. My turn.
Letting the hunt beginning. A torrent of arrows!
Got it.
The hunt ends.
I will battle.
What next?
My turn.
Out of my way. Don't start things you can't finish.
Yes, level up. That's good, sorry. Check. 30 quartz rod.
letting us hunt him.
My turn now.
Letting my...
I respond.
A torrent of arrows! What next?
My turn.
Letting my arrow fly and true. The hunt ends.
The chest there. Okay. To save. Inventory.
Cyrus!
You were alone.
Professor.
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live. And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
Yeah, over my dead body.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil. I'll see to that.
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
It's one of those blood crystals.
You will taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
I cannot fail.
What next?
What is the logic? Nothing will quiet the storm.
My turn now.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Great inferno to the land.
I'll do my best.
Sweet to Ollie.
What next?
Wow.
I will not be defeated. Have this.
Out of my way.
Interesting dilemma. A miracle like no other. You too.
Coming.
I will not be defeated. Ah! Thunder!
Now, what next?
Coming, if thou darest.
Out of my way.
You too.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Better than a snare.
Now, what next? Sacred light to chase the darkness!
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt begin.
You too. Now, what next? A miracle like no other.
Well then. Huh? Oh, sacred light!
Letting the hunt beginning. Better than a snare.
Your pain shall ease.
Well then. Yeah.
Out of my way.
Coming, if thou darest. Letting my arrow fly and true.
I will not be defeated.
Letting the hunt beginning. Never missing.
My turn.
I take the wrong one.
Try this! What is the logical...
Holy light.
Sacred light to chase the darkness!
Good job, Cyrus.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I will not be defeated.
I'm ready. Are you?
Oh yeah.
Time to steal the show.
Nice.
Now, what next?
Any good item? Oh yeah.
A gift for...
Letting the hunt beginning.
It's almost there.
Well then.
Now. My turn. You're too...
What next? Coming, if thou darest. Letting my arrow fly and true.
My turn. You're too... Now, what next?
My turn now.
There we go.
Oh, sacred light. My turn now. Oh, sacred light.
It's already.
What next?
Yes, got it.
And that's that.
Preposterous. I am all powerful. I am eternal. Immortal.
What in the...
Immortal? Lies. They were all lies. Lies. Who lied to you? It cannot end like this. It must not. Professor?
You have my gratitude.
You have my gratitude, Therese. You saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor. Professor, I'm so glad you're... What have I done? A teacher endangering a life of his pupil. But I can reflect upon my falling another times. For now, I must get you out to safety.
awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese. I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so I...
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese, as your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit. And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp.
I look forward to that, Professor.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
What's this now?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell? I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
Professor...
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Therese. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
A bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself. The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Duskbarrow.
I see. Thank you, Therese. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice. When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so. Then I shall see you when you return.
You have my word. I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns. Duskbarrow. Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found. So many questions remain, but now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
And so Cyrus left Stoneguard behind, having witnessed with his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. But what do Ivan and his guard truly seeks, whether he is ready to face them or not? Cyrus would find his answer in Duskbarrow. So, only one chapter to left, which is Primrose. Professor, that monster. You speak of Master Ivan? Yes, he seemed just a normal person, and then some monsters are created in a laboratory, so it is possible to transform a man into one. There will always be people prepared to use knowledge for vile ends. I never thought knowledge would be so frightening. Yes, but to remember that while it can serve evil, it's also the weapon we need to defeat that same evil. You mean all depends on who uses it? Precisely. This is why you see the pursuit of knowledge demand virtue and integrity. Knowledge nobly won can be shared for the benefit of all men. Aren't that if it had been you who found that knowledge, you would have none to use it for good? Such glowing praise, you flatter me, dear lady. Okay, so where's the spur? Okay, I went already. It's there. No, I didn't go yet. This I went. This I didn't go yet. Primrose. Oh my god. Right there. Here. Moonblade.
In truth,
East Noble Court. Elemental heavy armor. Where's the item? Here. Supposed to be where Primrose has to go.
Hello.
So we got Primrose. Oh, enough people here. Story petition. So. Okay. Change party. Oh my god, 18. I'm gonna have to do some levels. Set it up here. Steel axe. Okay.
The plain truth is...
Ho-ho!
Okay, blah blah blah, side quest. I don't need to read that. Okay, let's save. Okay guys, it's gonna be all for tonight. I'm kind of sleepy today. I'll be playing offline as well with Primrose just to make her some levels and spare you the time of grinding levels with her. And as soon as she's ready to go, then I'll start the last streaming. So for chapter 3, sorry. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.